Our next question, what is your stance on the proposed downtown development project? Do you think it should be taxpayer funded or funded by the private sector? And we will start with Mr. Paredes.
You must know, Brother Love, that I am opposed to the bond issue. If we had an infinite amount of money, maybe Bill Gates or Elon Musk could give us $100 million, but we don't. Right now, they're wanting to take it off the taxpayers, and that's just going to raise the taxes, like not just for us, but for our children. So, of course, also, why will we build a new hotel when we've got people that already have hotels here? They're paying an outrageous tax. You know, you go to get a hotel room. I worked at a hotel. You go to get a hotel room, you pay $70. Well, 20 of that is tax. So we've already got people paying a huge amount of tax that have hotels, and why are we going to make competition at taxpayer expense and then more taxes? And I disagree with the bond issue, and I disagree with higher taxes. Thank you.
Mr. West.
Well, we're going to be getting our pre-development agreement documents next month, feasibility study, and I'm excited for us to see that because that is something that right now we don't have access to. But yes, I'm for the people of Beaumont making that decision. If we want to be different, we're going to have to think differently. But if in terms of public-private partnerships, that is where currently where Civic Center, Convention Center hotels come from. That's through public-private partnerships. And whether or not it's going to require public funds, the feasibility study will help us with that. And if so, how much that would be, and then that would be up for the public to decide. But I do think there are significant incentives that we have worked through that could help fund this, and I'm hoping that through this public-private partnership, we wouldn't have to increase taxes, but we're going to find that out as we get these reports. Thank you.
Mr. Felshaw.
As I mentioned earlier, downtown development for me has to be sensible, make sense to you, and have your support. And I do believe in a phased approach to take the Riverside Park, the Civic Center renovation, Convention Center Hotel, and the old AT&T footprint, a green space with amenities. That's a phase. You do this, you prove your success before you go any further. I do believe with the refineries, Lamar University, on all the other things. And remember, the Chamber says over the next 10 years, $50 billion is coming into this area. Do I believe we can fill up a Convention Center hotel downtown? I do. You can't build a Westin or a JW Marriott, but we can have a hotel that's reasonable, that connected to a convention center, and I think we can support that. But it will require a PP3, private-public partnership. There has to be a partnership between the private and the public arena, because government doesn't do good whenever she gets into owning things like hotels.
Mr. Jones.
I believe that the downtown development project is good ideas, very great ideas. For future planning. Again, as everybody's witnessed, we have an infrastructure issue. Sewer bubbles on our street. It doesn't have to be a Harvey. We can smell sewage in restaurants. It doesn't have to be raining. And these are some fairly new spaces and homes as well. I think if we take care of our outskirts and then try to rebuild back inner city, that may be attractive to majority people in the community, but as of now it's not, because again we are dealing with the brunt of what the city is expecting or proposing to do, and most of it is increased taxes or increased services or rates to services that are provided.
Mrs. Mouton.
Well, I'm proud to say that during my term as mayor, the tours was implemented, and that is the tax implemented reinvestment zone. Also, House Bill 50, which, as I say, I testified bringing back $34 million to reinvest in downtown tourism and hotel and convention. All of those things together with private public partnership, I believe all of that can happen for downtown Beaumont. But again, I don't think a lot of people are going to be interested in that when they can't flush their toilets. So we have to put things in perspective, handle what needs to be handled, take care of our problems, and then start to rebuild and revitalize. It all started with the tear down of the AT&T building. So I believe coupling all of that together, I believe we can
Time.
get there. Thank you.